And brain dead addressed the reckless promotion of disinformation yesterday. Thank goodness, because, man,
it needed to be addressed.
It needed it. It really did. You're cut 14.
Now, I want to reiterate a point.
Okay.
I made clear earlier today to the folks who have been impacted by Helene. This impact, and will be now impacted by Milton. Over the last few weeks, there's been reckless and irresponsible and relentless promotion of disinformation and outright lies about what's going on.
Like what?
It's undermining confidence in the people in Florida. An incredible rescue and recovery work that has been undertaken. Literally, there are thousands of fellow Americans who are putting their lives at stake and putting on the line to do the dangerous work that needs to be done now. And it's harmful to those who most need the help. Quite frankly, these lies are un-American.
What lies are we talking about?
There's simply no place for them. Not now, not ever.
What are you talking? Give me an example of the lies and the misinformation and disinformation being disseminated here.
One tweet, Pat. One tweet said, don't evacuate.
Yeah, the don't evacuate. He's talking about the Helene victims, so he's talking about that FEMA's not there. FEMA wasn't there, that kind of thing.
Yeah, okay, Glenn was there, and he saw, I think he said he saw one FEMA truck the whole time.
Right.
The whole time he was there. So FEMA's not really prevalent in the area.
They certainly weren't.
And everything that goes against the administration, anything that's said about them that is not glowingly positive is now misinformation and disinformation.
Correct.
You talk about dangerous, that's your danger right there.
Do we? Yeah, I mean, Peter Ducey actually posted a video yesterday that he was showing his receipts on the mis and disinformation, and it's not on my shot list. So,
we're going to go over some of that because that's incredible.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good. He calls him out on his video, and it's awesome because
good for him.
That's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That,
they're the danger.
Yes,
the government just trying to squelch anybody saying anything they don't like. They want to shut you down completely. These people would turn off the internet if they could.
Oh yes,
they'd just shut it down. If they get enough stuff they don't like, they'll shut it down. I don't have any doubt that that's in the cards if Kamala Harris is elected. That just can't happen.
Especially for the people that they don't like.
So then Biden addressed the comments about the Fed controlling the weather. Here's what
claims are getting even more bizarre. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the congresswoman from Georgia, is now saying the federal government is literally controlling the weather. We're controlling the weather. It's beyond ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's got to stop.
Have you seen the CBS report that we played yesterday?
Yeah, and
you seen that?
People were posting this alongside a 2016 clip of John Brennan speaking about how they were manipulating the weather, geoengineering the weather. As the CIA director, he was giving a speech talking about how they were geoengineering the weather. And so I'm just saying.
That's interesting.
And him denying it so strongly makes me want to believe that it's true. Just because he denied it.
Yeah, because it's so ridiculous to him. So out of the... When they've talked about it.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. You're morons. They're all a bunch of idiots. To even think that the federal government could control the weather. Can we play that? Where is it? I want to see that part.
Claims are getting even more bizarre. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the congresswoman from Georgia, is now saying the federal government is literally controlling the weather. We're controlling the weather. It's beyond ridiculous. It's so stupid.
Stupid.
It's got to stop.
It's got to stop.
It's got to stop. People like CIA Director John Brennan need to stop saying these kinds of things.
Often referred to collectively as geoengineering. That potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change. One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI.
Aerosol injection, or SAI.
What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
A method of seeding the stratosphere with particles that can help reflect the sun's heat in much the same way that volcanic eruptions do. An SAI program could limit global temperature increases, reducing some risks associated with higher temperatures and providing the world economy additional time to transition from fossil fuels.
How wonderful.
This process is also relatively inexpensive. The National Research Council estimates that a fully deployed SAI program would cost about $10 billion yearly.
Yearly, $10 billion
As promising as it may be, moving forward on SAI would also raise a number of challenges for our government and for the international community.
Like what?
On the technical side, greenhouse gas emission reductions would still have to accompany SAI to address other climate change effects, such as ocean acidification, because SAI alone would not remove greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. On the geopolitical side, the technology's potential to alter weather patterns and benefit
weather patterns
certain regions of the world at the expense of other regions could trigger sharp opposition by some nations.
Well, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Why would they have a problem with it? That's beyond ridiculous.
And that was 2016, Pat.
Can you imagine how much further along? I was 4.
Yeah,
I was 4 years old in 2016.
That's what I mean. So long ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
In technology-wise, we are a long way from 2016.
Yeah, who knows? They might have it down to the point where they can actually create and direct hurricanes by now.